Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we're going to be discussing a recent topic that's really kind of blown up. I kind of it kind of got brought to my attention this morning, actually. Um, we're going to be talking about this streamer, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea who this guy is. Maybe I live under a rock and he's just some big time streamer. But to be honest, again, I have no idea who he is. But I've learned a little bit more about him as I've read into it a bit more. So we're talking about this guy named Hassan Piker or whatever, right? And there's this whole controversy that again I'm not sure exactly when this started. It might have started a few days ago. It might have just started because again, I saw it all over my Instagram feed this morning, and I'm like, what is this on about? And then I looked in more into it, and I'm like, wow, this guy's kind of a dick. You know, that's not kind of cool to do. So you've probably seen something about it. So this guy, he's a streamer, obviously, right? And we're gonna be talking about it. I have a clip of it. It's gonna be popping up in a second, and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, wait, where is it? I thought, oh, it's coming out. It's right there. I'm like, wait, where is it on my wheel there? Okay, so here it is. I want to show it to you guys.
Kaya, please just fucking go. Just stop. You're being such a baby.
So sorry you can't see like 100%. It is a vertical video, by the so, but you can kind of see from quick observation, of course, that obviously he has a very cute dog. His dog is very nice, obviously named Kaya. So the whole thing problem is he shocks the dog with a shock collar for like no reason in the clip. And some people are saying, is that a shock collar? It's a vibration collar. And a lot of people who know stuff about that shock collars and vibrator collars, they say a vibrator collar would not make the dog yelp like that. And yeah, and people were like exposing it, and then he even said it's not a shock collar. Like, okay, sure, go ahead. Here's a funny another clip. I mean, I don't know anything about shock collars myself, but there's people who know their stuff about shock collars. Again, this video is vertical, so sorry if it's not perfect. But it's very, if you know what a shock collar looks like, it looks exactly like one. So this guy's just not going to simply get off the hook by saying it's not a shock collar, it's a vibrator collar. And again, I've learned more and more as I've got information from fucking Instagram comments and also Google, of course. And again, my own just research for a little bit. And yeah, so it just kind of seems like this guy's kind of a jerk, to be honest. And a lot of people are saying it's not even animal abuse. You know, the dog, like, you can look at the video, the dog's not doing anything wrong. It's just sitting there on this little mat thing, this little like elevated table thing for the dog, I guess, right? And he just shocks it for getting up. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? The dog's not even doing anything. You're just gonna shock her. Because from what I can tell, and again in that clip, you can kind of see him reaching for something, and he's clearly reaching for like some kind of obviously device to shock the dog. And again, I fully understand why this is blowing up and why people are mad about it. And some people say, "Oh, people are just haters." Like, no, this is a valid reason to hate somebody. This is a valid reason to dislike somebody. Because to be honest, if you're going to shock your dog for legit no reason, again, watch the clip. The dog is doing absolutely nothing wrong. I've watched some other clips on YouTube, and again, he's just yapping like blah 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 political stuff. That because from what I can get, he talks about politics. I guess whatever. Blah 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 blah. Dog moves, shocks the dog for straight up no reason. That's the kind of shit that I don't get, and somehow people are defending it. Again, if you're defending animal abuse to an extent, and some people say it's not animal abuse, you can have your own opinion on that. And sure, it might just not straight up count it, I guess, or whatever. But it's still wrong in my opinion. Like, I'm not sure if it necessarily would actually fall under that. And again, people have their own opinions on it, but that's just wrong. Again, and I've heard other people, and I'm again done my research. Some people legit say he forces his dog to just sit there throughout his entire stream and just sit on that bed or the little thing for the dog. He just forces, and he streams for a while. It says some people are saying like, oh, forces the dog to sit there for like 4 or 5 hours, forever, how long this guy streams for. And again, it's like, so the dog moves and you just get mad about it. That's some just, to me, it's just not cool. You know, you're just going to sit there, stream for God knows how long, force your dog to sit there while you yap about random shit. And then the moment your dog gets up to stretch, you get fucking mad about it. I mean, that's fucking douche ass behavior, dude. And like, to me, again, here's the thing. Dogs like to roam, okay? They like to run or walk around. They need to go outside to go to the bathroom. They want to walk. If they're laying down, they might get up to stretch or change position. But no, this guy sees that as a freaking crime against humanity, and the dog moved, and it's a freaking crime, and he just has to shock the dog. And I don't know. To me, again, it's just like it's one of those things that just makes like, you know what? This is the type of time where the hate is deserved. A lot of people say, "Oh, the hate's not deserved. People are just hating because they don't know the full context of it." It's pretty easy to get the context of it from the clip alone. Don't need any explanation from him. Like, yeah, the dog moved and it greatly offended me, and so I decided to shock my dog for straight up no reason. It greatly offended me, and I am not happy about it. In fact, I have depression now, and I have to go to therapy because my dog moved. That's the kind of thing that's just given me. That's the probably type of reaction he probably has. Like, oh guys, it's not a shock collar, it's a vibration collar. And you guys just don't know anything. I don't know. To me, again, it's just it's stupid. And this guy just seems like a dick. So I mean, again, you don't need to shock your dog for straight up no reason. Your dog's not doing anything wrong. Your dog's just sitting there. Your dog's just chilling. And then you decide to go out there and go like, I'm going to shock my dog. I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, it's just, this guy seems like a dick, to be honest. And I don't know anything about him, all right? I don't know what kind of content he makes or what he even yaps about, to be honest. But thank you for the internet to be able to provide plenty of information, because just gathering from what people are saying, this guy doesn't seem very pleasant, to be honest. Just saying. Now, you can't obviously judge a person by knowing anything about them, but I'm just gonna, you know, I obviously I love animals. I love dogs. Okay, and if you're gonna go to an extent to, you know, shock your dog and just kind of abuse it for no reason, to be honest, and just kind of treat it like shit, well then that instantly makes me just dislike you, and that honestly should make a lot of people dislike you. And you don't even have to be a dog person to kind of go like, well, that's a little messed up, don't you think? All right, you don't have to be a dog person. You could dislike dogs, and I would like if there was ever like, I don't know, freaking alternate universe where I did not like dogs, I would still say, you know, that's kind of fucked up still. So again, to me, it is fucked up. It's fully deserves all the hate, in my opinion. Fully deserves all the hate, and I don't know if he's made a reaction. He probably has. Again, I don't know actually when this actually happened. It's recent, of course. But yeah, to me, it's just like wrong. You know, you don't need to be shocking your dog for no reason. Again, in the clip, the dog's literally just sitting there, getting up to stretch steps, one paw on the ground. Kyle, you're being annoying. Get back in your spot and sit there while I stream for 4 hours straight. It's like that one clip from SpongeBob where they're open 24 hours. It's like day 23. That's the dog sitting there hour 22, and she's just still forced to sit there. And the dog gets up to stretch like, oh my god, like dude, this is just some dickhead behavior. You know, it's not cool, and deserves all the hate, in my opinion. Deserves all the hate. Some people will say, ooh, you're just hating blankly and blah 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 blah. Well, I'm sorry. If the moment you abuse a dog even slightly, that's enough to kind of just get me to say like, you know, that's kind of not cool. Again, everyone can have their own opinion. If you're a fan of him and you go ahead and support him shocking his dog for no reason, go ahead. Go ahead and do that. But I'm going to continue to say it's not cool. And, well, yeah, that's basically all. It's not cool. I don't think it's right. And from, again, whatever information gathers, the dog's literally do. I mean, it's very clear the dog is doing nothing wrong, and he gets all mad about it. And I honestly am wondering how he treats his dog off camera, you know? If he's willing to just straight up shock his dog on camera, what do you think he's willing to do off camera? I mean, be honest. What do you think he's willing to do to his dog off camera? Now, who knows? Maybe he's really sweet to his dog. Who knows? And this is just the one example where he shocks it. But I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe he's just a really nice guy and he's really nice to his dog and he just randomly shocked his dog once for no reason. If that would be the case, you wouldn't really need a shock collar now, would you? That's all I gotta say. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I will have more videos out soon. Honestly, today I was only going to drop one video. I might actually drop two, or at least make another one today and then drop it later. By the way, there's been a schedule change. Obviously, I made a post on YouTube, of course, talking about, or just saying I was going to stream on Friday. I'm going to move that stream up from Friday to Thursday. I'll be dropping not the hot takes. NFL Week 7 predictions probably tomorrow, if not early Thursday before I stream. And yeah, that's kind of the whole plan. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video and have a great rest of your day.